Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear ones, all of you reading this message can manifest what you need or are dreaming of. A statement that appears too good to be true or a fairy tale. It is neither. You are now remembering who you are. Not the 3D being you were, but an omnipresent being with skills far beyond any capabilities you have before allowed yourself while of the earth. Perhaps you have attended manifestation classes or completed meditation or hypnotic suggestions to little or no avail. You continue to deny yourself. Not because you have to, but because you are afraid not to. You are like Superman, unwilling to acknowledge you can fly and aid others with your superpowers. You want to be part of the group, not an oddity expected to do more for others than you wish. Even though you are a super being and always have been, you negated all of your unique skills while of the earth foremost and most common among them is your ability to manifest. You likely tested limited manifesting skills as an earthling lifetime after lifetime to fulfill a karmic debt or to reunite with friends and family members from other arenas. But you seldom or never used your manifesting skills to create joy. Such is so because you were completely invested in 3D fear. Fear is not sustainable if you feel ongoing joy. So your manifesting skills were warped, as it were, into your fear package of earth life. It is time to reclaim your joy manifesting skills. Even though difficult choices or times might arise in the next few days or weeks, your ability to manifest will help you exit your pain. Many of you continue to experience pain because it is a habit, not because you have to. Or, in some cases, an addiction. Perhaps you attempted to smoke when you were young. Even though the initial smoking effects were unpleasant, repetition increased your desire until you were addicted. And so it is for your need to deny joy. You have repeated fear and an inability to change your life to complete some karmic pattern to the point you have become addicted. Such is neither shameful nor wrong, merely an outcome you or the universes did not consider. We of the universes observe that many of you attempting to claw your way out of an unpleasant situation fall back into it, much as is true for any addiction. It is time for you to acknowledge your fear addiction and overcome it. You can do so by merely allowing that thought into your being. There are no necessary programs, time elements required, or physical unpleasant rise necessary to do so. All you need to do is acknowledge your addiction and declare to yourself that you are no longer interested in participating in an unnecessary fear addiction. Many of you will proclaim that it cannot be that simple. You must have to jump through so many hoops you will never clear your fear addiction. And by thinking such thoughts, you never will. It is over. Karma is 3D. A fear-based life is of 3D. Your 3D being and all that entails no longer exists. It is time for your inner fears, i.e., addictions, to end, not by a grueling physical or emotional process but by merely proclaiming that your addiction no longer serves you and that you are a new being. It is over. Allow yourself to be wholly new instead of in small incremental doses of, maybe tomorrow, I'll be joyful, or maybe next year my dream will be fulfilled. This is not a learning or growing phase. This is a phase of knowingness and implementing that knowingness. All you have to do is allow yourself to be entirely new you. There are no programs or instructors who can do it for you. Only you can allow yourself to be fully joyful, not tomorrow, next month, or next year, but now. What would change your approach to life if you knew you were no longer addicted to or promoting fear? And so it is. It is over. Your magic wand is your inner knowing that the fear you continue to hold within you is no longer needed. Your fear addiction was necessary in 3D, but you are no longer of 3D, and you no longer have karmic obligations. Your new being is just that, with a clean slate and a need to change your life from 3D fear to new you joy. That shift to joy will only happen if you acknowledge your lingering 3D fear addiction and negate it with the knowing that it is over. Joy is in, and fear is out. Give up your need to explore fear in the depth required in 3D, knowing that addictive behavior was appropriate in 3D but certainly not in your new world. Allow your fear addiction to dissolve without pain, angst, or fear. It is over. So be it. Amen.